Good morning, everyone. Hope everybody's having a lovely day or evening whenever you're watching this. So we've had the boat for about 3 or 4 months now, and we've got anchors. I've done lost one anchor, hung on something, and so I was going to try to make the edge work, but I can't fish without having to constantly move back and forth, all that. Y'all know the deal. I mean, y'all, if y'all have had a boat before and you bought it stock and try to run with what you got, just to make do, but it's aggravating. It's hard for me to even fish and try to keep the boat going and without running into something or running towards something. So I've bought an upgrade, and now I'm going to disassemble everything. Now this is a 2025 Crappie Edition Pro 175, so it's maybe a little different than the tournament. I think it's just the seat and the 2 live wells is the gist, basically the differences. So we got a Minn Kota edge we're taking out, and we're gonna move a fish finder. We got a Lowrance Eagle 5 that come with it. I'm gonna take that off. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I got a Lowrance Eagle 7 for side scan I'm gonna put back. And I just like Lowrance. There's Garmin, there's Humminbird, there's Lowrance. I've already had it 3 months. I know how to read Eagle. I don't want to learn something else. I'm getting to the age I don't like learning new stuff. Once I learn it, I want to stick with it. So let me bring you over here. Alright, so I got the panel off here. It's going to be hard to see because of the light outside here, but there's the opening. And on some of the other videos, this seemed a lot smaller. It may be different kinds of boats, but this is 3.5 fingers thick. That's like 3.5 inches. 3 inches, something like that. So I don't look like it's too bad to get to. And all that's aluminum right there. I already got wires up here for another fish finder. I may take out Eagle 5. Well, the transducer probably ain't long enough, so I probably won't do that. But anyway, we got extra wires up here. That's for the tilt trim, and that's for the trolling motor. Now this one here's already got some corrosion in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this out. I got another one I ordered from Amazon. We're going to redo the connection here. And then, yeah, but that's later. That's probably the last thing. Right now, we're going to work on getting this Minn Kota edge foot pedal off of here. And we'll go from there. But on the Crappie Edition, you got 3 bolts down here on the front, and there's 4 across the top. And then you got to take the cup holders and trays out of the way. And I think this down here is a 7/16. Yeah. So 7/16 or 7/16 deep well. Alright, so what I do is one whole piece, the shroud. Take the whole shroud off so you can access these 2 here. That should be all. Let's see if she'll move. Yep, she's moving. Air switch in there. What's that for? Why is there an air switch? Oh, right there. I was wondering what that was for. So there's an air switch. I don't know what that air switch is for. Pretty cool. Oh. They've already pre-run some pipe. I thought there was actually wires in that pipe, and there may be, but it's pre-run pipe. Ain't that awesome? I thought, that's the reason I went with a 24 volt trolling motor. Actually requires a less size wire than what I got. So that's the reason I went 24 instead of 12. If you went 12, you have to change the wire. The headaches and all that, spending a little bit more for a second battery and for a 24 volt greatly outweighed me ripping panels up to change the wire, especially back there. Alright, so we got a Minn Kota Powerdrive, and I'm doing the quick release bracket just to get it up off the mount of the boat, or the bow of the boat. So it says, idiot sheet says the corners will only be used, and use these little ones here from the bottom up. And this part goes towards the inboard, and the padlock slot is backwards on the thing, but this should work. That's inboard, and that is towards the inboard. Install this one. So we're done with this side, so we're going to put this plate back on. Now this one here is a 60-inch shaft, because that's the only freaking one I could find. I didn't want a Travola, that's a few $100 more, or anything else. Barely afford the Powerdrive, so, and the battery, so some people I've seen, they said they cut them or whatever. I ain't interested in doing all that. I don't want to modify nothing like that. That was probably the easiest of the whole darn thing. So you got this little ball right here. It's got to be 1.5 inches past the front. 1.5 inches gap. Well, that's with the shaft. I'll have to pull the boat out to do that. I just want to get a general gist. The instructions say to mount it off the front of the keel, or clean, or instruction says this right here. In line with the front. So there's that come up to poles, piers, so it has to be something like that. I'll have to bring the boat out to lift it up some. I don't want to be mounted right on that bead there. 60-inch shaft. That's the only size they had.
I'll make sure it fits.
No, I'll make sure it's not.
That's all right.
Huh?
So make sure it'll fit.
Make sure it can be seen.
Oh. Oh, that's how you choose how much goes in the water.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
I have a minimum of 1.5 inches. I gotta have a minimum of 1.5 inches between the. That's the back plate. That's the one. Lock.
There you go.
An 1.5 inches between the shaft. Get me another little piece.
Already got one.
I just need that inch or two. Yeah. Something on this corner here. And we'll check it again.
Not big enough?
Yeah.
Look at that. Just pull right there.
And I heard you talk about ordering a side scan for your fish finder.
You already got it.
Already got it.
What's the difference in that and a forward scan?
Forward scan costs more money.
What? Forward facing sonar or live scope? I know live scope's the main thing.
Well, there's live scope, but you can turn it and look different ways live.
It's live.
You can throw your
You
bait
can see your bait fall and all
and
that.
see a fish come up and bite it and all that.
Well, Merle got to talking about forward scan. And he said a lot of the bass fishers would use that, the younger ones. But the Bass Association is they're thinking about, they're considering banning forward scan.
That would be a bad idea.
And I said, why? He said, the young people love it. And the older people don't, they're used to their own ways and they won't go to it. But the young guys are out fishing. They know how to use the forward scan. And the older people don't, and they're thinking about banning it.
Mm-hmm. Put your hand right here.
Hold it.
Push it down.
How hard?
Hard.
I'm gonna go home and mow.
Okay, y'all, so we went to Lowe's and I found some bigger fender washers. This is the biggest they had. These are 5/16 by 1 5/8. Biggest thing I found. And then went ahead and pre-drilled the holes. This is one, there's one, there's one, there's one. There's a JB weld, the marine weld. There's dirt and grease. And these old holes, I'm just gonna dab over. Most of these will be covered by the new mount. After this hardens, I'm gonna give it 5 minutes to harden, and then we'll go back through and put some more, because as it settles, you know, all that. So, see you shortly. Alright guys, so we've got the plate started, and it don't mention this in the instructions, but I just put some washers that come with it on top, and I went out and bought these bigger ones. They're going underneath. Holes a little big, so I'm going to use the others that also come with it. Let's see. Make sure it fits first. I've seen others do this, and I'd recommend it too, since it's so far up there in that front corner. We'll take this and the nut, and I'm going to cement it. Somebody use super glue. I'm just going to use whatever I got on hand. You just need a dab. Just a dab will do. Center that. Squish it. And get you another dab. Put a nut on it. Make sure it's the right way. And this don't take long to bond, so the main thing is to get it up there all together, and then you can put it all together on. I was looking for silicone, that would be better, but I don't have any. I know what some of you are thinking, Michael. This is in the way. You're right. So we're going to take it loose right now.
That's a washer. I thought that's a washer. I'm not sure.
I don't know what that air switch is for. It just kind of sits in there.
Is it hooked up or anything, or?
Yeah, it goes to something. Alright, now we're going to mount the trolling motor. Slide it up in there and hope there's enough room between that and that.
Get it locked in?
Yeah.
And that keeps it so it doesn't accidentally overslide or anything.
Yep. And keep somebody still, and you got a padlock right here.
Oh, for real? Mm-hmm. Heck yeah.
Alright. That looks pretty good, y'all. I do say so myself. It overhangs a little bit, but that's okay.
But the good thing is the front's narrower, so.
Alright, so let's put this back in there. I don't know what that vacuum switch does, I swear.
Remote.
And I do not have a hummingbird remote. I didn't want to fork out the extra money, so. Alright. That's mounted. Now we got to connect it. So this is the old one. I actually got a new plug. It's just the connector here on this end is corroded.
Yeah.
Now build up heat, and that can cause issues. So let me go find my other mount, my other plug.
Wire red.
Yeah.
Meant to be red. Okay.
Yeah.
It's faint, so I'm like, what in the world? Sorry.
Now we'll connect negative to negative.
Oh, and this one's just color coding it pretty much.
Yeah, this is color.
Black and black and red and red.
Yep.
It's good thing that those things come with connectors in it. If you change your trolling, is that worth the warranty?
No, if it did, everybody else's damn warranty would be gone too.
Oh.
So that's all that there. So I think I'm ready to put that back.
Wait, I have a question. What? The power plug. That's that.
Yeah.
So these wire into a plug, and
Yeah.
this plug goes into
Yeah.
here. Oh, I thought you'd have to end up running these all the way to the battery.
No.
I thought it was gonna be so much work.
No.
I'm
You ain't slow. It's just.
I'm slow. Oh, I was wondering how that's supposed to work and why you weren't like doing anything with it because you plug it into that.
So I got still got everything kind of loose. It's just fit in there. I'm waiting on the batteries to show up. One reason I don't like butt connectors is they're one-time use only. I put one in and it come back out. So these right here will work fine. And tape them up. And you plug here. You plug here for it. And I didn't get the hummingbird thingamajig, so this has got caps on it. So I think I'm gonna take this loose and put the cap on it. Wind all this other stuff up. I may do it later, but I got a Lowrance fish finder with side skin. I'm gonna put it back there. I'm just waiting on the batteries. I've got one tray, I've got another one in the house. Put the batteries in and test everything. Make sure I got power here before I put all these screws back in. So I'm gonna unhook these things here, or try to, because I ain't gonna use them. Not right now. I don't know if I can or not. I wanted to disconnect so it wouldn't run my battery down. Alright, so yeah, there you go. It sticks out a little bit, but it's on there pretty good. I'm gonna pull the boat out. We're gonna move the bimini top. We're gonna start taking batteries out. Alright, so we're gonna, this is one that came with it. It's an 82 amp hour, or 88 amp hour, excuse me. We're gonna take it out. Okay, cool, so that's a 27, a group 27. That's perfect. That must be from rain or sloshing. There ain't nothing else wet in there. Probably do is move these around, because the starter battery is more likely to go out than the lithiums. Lithiums are coming today. So probably going to take this one out and then take this one out, put it to the side, put that tray in here. You know what I mean? Just switch them around some. I got one of those Gulu jump starters. I don't want to have to be back here, way back there, or way right here, trying to figure out how to jump start it. So I'm gonna put it right here so I can just easily get the battery out without removing the other battery. Just in case that is acid, I don't want to put my hand up. Alright, so I also have, when I bought the charger, the batteries, I also bought a lifetime charger with it as well. Might as well, you know, might as well do that. That goes to there, that goes to there. Got these from Bass Pro, I think. No, Amazon. It didn't come with the screws. So now we'll have starting battery. Easy to get to, more likely to go bad first. Or you can, if you need to jump start, it's right here. First lithium, Second lithium. Alright, so I took my phone and looked. So down in here you got this channel, the battery tray, and under it you got a 1-inch gap. And there's this thing, and under that you got a little bit more. Alright. Here's this handy little device here. Put it in your drill. It's a 90-degree bit. Ah, so the batteries finally showed up. Right. You're probably gonna need it. Okay.
Some screws and tops. Quick start guide. I don't think we need all this stuff, do we?
Well, not right now.
Oh yeah. 12.8 volt, 100 amp hours, smart edition.
Yep.
Hey, I got it. You can know the app.
I got no handle on the other side.
No, I don't.
It does.
Oh yeah, that's probably twice as light. I can hold it with one hand, you see?
Yeah.
Compared to the other one, which was quite heavy. There's one.
The other should be the same. To protect it, we're going to set this one back there.
Do you need screws or bolts or anything?
Not yet.
Not yet, so you will need. Here's the other one. That's a pretty important part of this whole thing too.
The big one. Alright, so this would go negative up there and positive right here with a jumper across there. I need to measure. That's what I've been waiting on.
Also, these are Cheetos for a second. I was going to say they came with free Cheetos. It's some bright.
About a foot. 16 inches would be a gracious plenty. A little wiggle room.
What, for a jumper?
Yeah.
What's the start by that green one?
Yeah.
And it comes with buckles. At least to make sure everything's wired correctly. Just can't use the kilometer yet.
Yeah.
Okay. So at least we can see if it's not. Can we try turning on the fish finder?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah. How easy would it be to hook up the lights?
That's just a plug.
70-pound thrust.
70 pounds? Yeah. All that good stuff. So, awesome. Long day at the office. Right here. I'll make sure everything's good tomorrow. Then I'll put this panel on. It'll be good to go.
Back this out. Thank
Thank y'all for watching.